Hey family. Um, this morning, my flesh was weak this morning. I had a setback and you know, God had me to remember that as human beings, we have these setbacks, but we're not supposed to stay there. Yes, we have setbacks. Um, Peter told Jesus he would never deny him. But, Jesus smiled upon Peter and told him, he said, before the rooster crows, you would deny me 3 times. And when you remember when they came and got Jesus from the Garden of Gethsemane, and they had him in that courtyard in front of everybody, and it was like, well, there goes some of Jesus' followers. He denied Jesus because that was fear. We all have a vulnerable moment, whether it's fear, sadness, or whatever, but it's all part of being in your flesh. And that was just a moment that Peter was in his flesh. He was, it was a vulnerable moment, but he didn't stay there. He went, even though he did what he did, he still became a mighty apostle of God, a mighty apostle of Jesus. So, we have vulnerable moments, but don't stay there. If you have to cry it out, let it go. And then say, I'm still going to move on in your will, Lord. Your will be done regardless. You know what I'm saying? Yes, as humans, we can cry. We can put it out, let it out. Don't hold it in, let it out. But then get up, pick up your cross and keep moving. So, yes, pick up your cross and keep moving. So that's what I had to do this morning. Even I had a moment where I was thinking about Jesus when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, when he was praying so hard, meditating so hard that he started sweating blood. And he was even asking God to pass this cup from him. But at the end, he said, your will be done. So again, we all have a vulnerable moment. As human beings and people are living in this world as humans, we have moments that we're vulnerable, but we're not supposed to stay there. So this morning, I was tearful. I was sad because I was feeling the emotions of my family and friends and just my own self trying to be strong. But then I started feeling everybody, sadness for me. And it just kind of broke me down this morning, So I want to get on here today and tell you that, listen, yes, I had a vulnerable moment, but I am back better than ever. God got me. Jesus is always around me, and I'm picking up my cross today, and I'm continue to move. I go through this not just for me, but as a testimony. Everything that I'm going through with my heart, my kidneys, or whatever the case may be, it ain't for me. I don't want the glory. Don't come to my page just because of that. Come to me because I'm spreading the gospel of God, the gospel of Jesus, and I'm doing his will. Come to my page to seek that. I give God the glory and the honor in everything that I do. If it weren't from him, I'd have been dead a long time ago. If it weren't for him, they could have said, it's nothing they can do to help me. But that's not the way God sees it. Everything I'm going through is a testimony. It's to glorify him. So again, everything that I go through, I glorify God. I glorify Jesus. I thank you, Jesus, regardless. I thank you through the pain. I thank you for the pain. I thank you for the pain. I thank you for allowing me to suffer as I've suffered for your glory. I am truly honored and blessed to be a vessel of God, to be used by God, to be used by, I'm so honored to even spread the gospel of Jesus. I'm so honored to do that. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for fame and fortune, because I don't want my wealth stirred up here on earth. I want it in heaven. Yes, I have multiple platforms. I have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm monetized on those, but I'm not doing it for money. I have opportunities to get paid from those other platforms, but that's not what I'm seeking. I have not took one check yet. I have not took anything. They just gave me my blue check. They said, you're monetized. But I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing this because I accepted God's will in my life. And that's to give him the honor and the praise and the glory. So y'all continue to follow me in my journey as my journey continues. I love y'all, family. Y'all continue to be blessed. Continue to pray. Continue to push. PUSH. And that stands for pray until something happens in your life. That's what push stands for. PUSH. Push, pray until something happens, until God moves in your life. Don't just pray one time. Continue to pray without cease. So that's going to be our new motto. Push. We're going to keep pushing through. We're going to keep pushing. And we're going to keep praying until something happens. Because God's timing is not our timing. So we're just going to keep praying and we're going to keep pushing. Love y'all, man. Until next time.